Hi guys, how are you? Dee Spur here, and I am coming to you live here. I wanted to talk a little bit. A lot of you come to me regarding meal prepping for the week ahead, and this is something that Brad and I do every week, and it just becomes, very natural to us. So we really don't put a lot of thought into it. So I have a lot of people coming to us and say, teach me how to do this, show me how to do this, where do I start? I don't know what to eat. So it's pretty basic. So I thought I would go over a few things to help get you on track. I do want to let you guys know that if you ever have any questions or if you need ideas, please message one of us. You can message us if you don't have our number through Facebook Messenger to just ask questions. So the people that we do coach, we do recommend that they send us pictures, if they're at the grocery store, they're concerned. So certain things like that Brad and I do, we usually go to the grocery every Sunday morning. We get up, go to the grocery, and we do this together. So ahead of time, though, we kind of already know what we're having for the week. We're really kind of basic. It's nothing, crazy, more than a couple ingredients, which is, really awesome because it makes it simple, it makes it quick. So one thing that I do hear people say is, I don't have the time. Well, let me tell you, Brad and I are super busy and we find the time. So let me ask you guys, how many of you sit in front of the TV on Sunday or one night during the week or a couple nights during the week? Brad and I do not do that. That's one thing that we just, don't do unless we have everything completely done. And then we will, especially, late at night before we go to bed, we'll, pop on the television and watch that, usually falling asleep to it. However, back to the grocery store, meal prepping. What we do is we don't have any small kids in the house, so that is kind of helpful because we don't have to worry about going up and down the middle aisles. So for those of you that are strictly maybe meal prepping for yourself or your husband or boyfriend, mom, dad, whatever it is, what I suggest is you stay around the perimeter. This becomes very, very important because sometimes we get caught up in the middle of the aisles and all these, boxes of different colors and different ideas, or the words healthy or low fat or low carb or whatever it is, could kind of get you in a little bit of a sticky situation. So Brad and I, our Krogers are set up to where we hit the produce first. So we go through the produce. So we already know what we're doing for the week. So for example, and if you guys would like, tomorrow, we have someone coming to the house that we're going to help, help them meal prep for the week. So one thing that I know we do a lot, we do the zucchini boats. So I know in my head, I need zucchini. So that is in the produce aisle. So we go there, pick up the zucchini. Then we pick up the other products. Now, depending on where you guys are at, I know there is 100 different so-called diets that we can do. That word does not exist in our vocabulary because we don't diet. We eat by lifestyle, and it just becomes natural and it becomes our lifestyle. It's what we do. So in the produce area, we pick things up like, the zucchini, or we pick up, something to make a salad. Now, if you need it to be quick, go ahead and get the salad that's already pre-made in the bag. I don't do that. I don't like the way it looks, so I go ahead and grab my head of lettuce, the cucumber that goes in it, carrots, whatever it is. So backing up a little bit, when I said depending on what diet you are on, if you're keto, you have to be careful in that area depending on where you're at on your, lifestyle of keto. So I, coach low carb, high fat. So I'm around 60 carbs. So I know what I need to eat for the day. Guys, we always eat when we're hungry. We don't measure, we don't, let me back up. When I first started, of course you do that. You have to learn. That's very important. But we're so used to it now, it's just kind of very natural. So if you start out and you need to measure, go ahead and do that. I love that. I can help you out, just message me. So we go through the produce, we get, what we need from there. The next stop is our organic aisle. Now, got to be careful here. Read the labels, guys. You know, if the first thing on it says like sugar, high fructose corn syrup, you know, anything like that, don't get it. It's terrible for you. It's so it's so addicting that you want to get rid of that. You don't want that in your body. So read, even though you're in that organic aisle, read the label. We do get a few things from there, you know, like organic marinara, you know, we use on our zucchini boats. But we stop there, get what we need, we move on. We pass, and it's hard, but we pass the bread, the bakery, and then, you know, here's when the aisles start. We only go down those specific aisles that we need. We're coffee drinkers. Brad drinks bulletproof coffee every morning. So of course, we're gonna have to go down that aisle and pick up the coffee. So the next stop is our kind of the meat area. Again, you know, just depending on what you eat. I'm not a huge fan of meat. I probably stick to a turkey. That's, you know, let me back up. I do eat tuna, I eat turkey, I eat fish. I love fish. I can do that. My reasoning behind that is just because I just don't like the texture. I don't like the taste. But we do stop there for Brad. He gets the grass-fed beef. We do get organic ground turkey because that is what we use in our zucchini boats because I can deal with that turkey. You know, just depending, sometimes for him, you know, because he does keto, he's getting the thighs, the chicken thighs, and making something with that. Now, our Kroger suck, but if you go somewhere that has a really nice area with meats, guys, get that, you know, there's a guy working there with fish and meat. Ask him, talk to him. One thing that we've done a couple of times is, you know, the fish that I love, and you have to, excuse me, you have to make sure it's wild caught fish. But if you stop there, they actually can package that up in like foil, and they can add, you know, your seasonings, your butter, different things. And that's all you have to do is come home and pop it in the oven. How easy is that? So simple. I love that. So then we travel along. We, again, pass up all those crazy aisles with all that crazy stuff. Now, a lot of people sometimes go to Kroger's and get your, you know, paper towels, your toiletries, toilet paper. We don't get that from Kroger. We're Amazon people. So that's delivered to our home because that, again, makes life simple for us. So carrying along, we do go to the eggs. Now, again, we do get the organic age. And let me tell you, there's a huge list of different eggs. I want you guys to take the time to read about eggs. There's tons of different ones. So if, you know, going organic, it just doesn't fit in your budget right now, purchase what's in your budget. It's okay, you know, until you get to a point that you can, you know, start changing things up a little bit, because what we're working on is making those little bitty changes. So the other thing too, you guys, back to the produce, if you can't get the broccoli and the carrots or whatever, the cauliflower, and steam it yourself, go through the frozen aisles, get the steamer packs. You know, it's not fantastic, but it's better than a bag of chips. No chips. Okay, so then we carry along, we go and we get the organic cheese and, you know, different things like that, and we're out of there just like that. So obviously I didn't tell you everything on our meal prep, but what I wanted to give you is an idea of what to do. So a lot of people are like, I just don't know what to cook, I don't know what to make, and how do I do this? So here's my tip for today. Print a calendar. Go to Google, print a free calendar. So you're going to take this calendar and it has, you know, your days and weeks on it. I wish I had one that I could show you, but it'd be backwards. However, I used to do this all the time. It was a no-brainer when my kids were little, you know, and then I would put it on the refrigerator and someone would say, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? What's for dinner? And I'd be like, it's on the refrigerator. And I knew 3 weeks ahead what the heck I was cooking. You know, so do baby steps, you know, print that calendar out and put on there, you know, Monday night, I'm having fish. Tuesday night, I'm having chicken. Wednesday night, I'm having turkey burgers. Thursday night, I'm having tuna burgers. You know, so if you make that list, and you can even go a step further and break it down, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So again, guys, you've got this thing called Google, and you could type in there healthy, low carb breakfast, right? And then it's going to come up with a ton of stuff, ton of ideas to put in there. So, just kind of figure it out and then write on your little calendar, this is what I'm having for breakfast. And then on Sunday, after we go to the grocery store and we know what we're doing for the week, we come home and we cook. Brad cooks. I clean. That's just what we do. So he makes all the meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the entire week. And then after we're done, clean up, starting, Monday morning, maybe even Sunday night, because we do need dinner Sunday night, we go ahead and it's just no brainer. So we get up Monday morning, you go to the refrigerator, it's all packaged up, ready to go. It's fresh, you know what's in it. It's not sugar, it's not loaded with carbs, and you pull it out. I work 3 days a week, and the other days I work from home doing what I love. And so it's just, you pull it out, you take it with you, you're always prepared, right? Even when it comes to snacks. Put it in the baggies, divide it, count it. I don't care. Weigh it, measure it. Do what you have to do. This is your life and your health, and it depends on your actions. So guys, take action this week, right? Guys, if you love this video, please give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. If you need anything, you know where we're at. Send us a message. I love you guys. Have a great day.